Hi, everybody. Steve Albrecht from the Safe Library and Library 2.0. And with Layla here, the Wonder Beagle. Happy holidays. I've been thinking about a concept of understanding empathy in a way that's came from a training program that I went to out in Arkansas, kind of close to me, that was sponsored by the good folks at Walmart. And the presenter was a psychologist, a therapist who works a lot with trauma victims. And one of the things she started us doing was she said, take off your shoes, literally, put your left shoe on your right foot and your right foot shoe on your left foot. And everyone's like, and so what we did it, especially for an introvert like me, it was tough to do in front of everybody, but we did it. And the people in the group said, when she was asking us for feedback, how does this feel? And everybody said the same thing, odd, weird kind of sensation, how you feel out of sorts, even a little anxious, because you're not expecting me to walk around on different shoes, am I? And when she did the exercise, it kind of reminded me of a diversity exercise that I used to do when I taught that program back in the day, which is I would have people write their name in cursive back using their opposite hand, using their other hand. So kind of backwards from your usual hand, unless you're ambidextrous. And then we would say, how does it feel to write your name in cursive backwards? And people said the same thing. It feels unusual. It feels kind of anxiety creating. It feels like, why am I doing this and how come I didn't do such a good job? So it goes back to sort of the idea of putting yourself into the shoes of somebody else. Diversity is a primary example where people feel disconnected from the group. They don't see themselves represented in the room, don't see themselves represented in the organization or in the culture or in the group. But also, the idea of empathy says I can feel somebody else's issues without losing my own focus. I can feel their concerns. I can get a sense of what is bothering them, what are the things, the depth of their issues that they're facing without having to get overly involved in their lives. So everybody that we talk to has got their own burdens, and everybody that we talk to sometimes has a lot of hidden things going on. And sometimes you can feel that by looking at that sense of, do they sort of feel like they have the wrong shoes on the wrong feet? And we all have felt that way in certain, especially social situations or in situations where we want good service from somebody and we're not convinced that they want to help us. So back to empathy, think about this idea of how people kind of come to you with the wrong shoes on the wrong feet. They feel uncomfortable about the situation they're in. How do we show and demonstrate true empathy for them, especially in the service environment, especially in the library? So for Layla, happy holidays. See you next time.